Cowboy culture is fake. Isn't cowboy culture made up? One that made in movies and stuff like that?
Keean Bexte here at the Calgary Stampede, also known as the greatest outdoor show on earth. I'm here not in regular attire. I'm wearing a ball cap and a rain jacket because originally I was going to be going to British Columbia today, but plans didn't pan out. But never a wasted moment here at the Rebel and it's Stampede, so of course we're going to come down here and ask the folks why they think it's important to celebrate Western heritage. And I also want to know why they think the Prime Minister neglected to come here in the first few days and has no plans to come here, it seems, judging by his itinerary. He didn't have any pride parades to march in, conflicting with the Stampede parade. So we're just not sure why he hasn't come, why he hasn't made any mention of the Stampede. It's a little bit insulting, I think, but I want to know what Calgarians think. So let's go to the Stampede and see what they have to say. Why do you think Justin Trudeau's not coming to the Stampede?
Well, because he hates Western Canada. He's from the East, he's a Liberal, and he knows that there's a strong Conservative sentiment here, and he's not concerned about buying votes in Western Alberta. He's concerned about maintaining votes in Eastern Canada, in the big cities in Toronto and Montreal. He doesn't want to show his face around here because he knows he has no point in doing it.
I don't think he has enough voter base in Calgary, or in Alberta, or in the West, so I think he just doesn't pay a lot of attention to it.
I actually have no idea. I wish I could have a better soundbite for you, but perhaps Alberta is not a huge priority for him, and perhaps he needs to make Alberta a priority and get the pipeline here.
I don't know, probably because he's a pussy.
Oh, probably just because he's just embarrassed with what's been happening lately.
I don't think he's very popular in Alberta, but honestly, we don't care very much. We're just here to have a good time. Yeah, I don't think the Prime Minister has to be at every single event in Canada. He's not our king or anything, so yeah, he should be doing his job.
Justin Trudeau is a pussy. He doesn't want to come out here. He sits when he pees.
He forgot about Alberta.
Well, obviously Calgary's a very conservative base. He knows that he can't win any seats here, so he just isolates us like he does in Ottawa, and yeah, it's just how it is, I guess.
Why do you think Justin Trudeau is not coming to the Stampede?
I feel like he's scared he might get shot.
Why is it important to celebrate our Western heritage?
Well, because the West makes most of the money in fucking Alberta, or all of Canada, for the oil sands and shit. But he says cancel the oil sands and shut them down, and all of a sudden now Alberta's in a we're heartbroken here. Everyone's lost work.
Why is it important to celebrate our Western heritage?
Oh, well, because we're from here and we're a big part of Canadian history. We're the last frontier to be conquered. We're a central part of a Canadian identity, and I think it's ridiculous not to do so. As a Prime Minister, he should be here celebrating with us.
Stampede is like part of Alberta, and he's pretty much just ignoring Alberta by not being here.
Well, it's the best culture of them all, quite simply.
Did you just say Western culture is the best culture?
That's just who we are, that's, Calgary, Alberta's kind of founded, our foundation, and just who we are. We got to keep it going, pass it on.
Oh, it just goes back to Calgary's, like the way Calgary started, like back 100 and something years ago, like when they first started this, like rodeo. It's a huge part of Calgary. Every year, like almost every permanent resident comes out. Like I don't know, it's just ingrained in us.
Well, it's just part of our heritage. I mean, keep it going. Yeah.
I want to know why you think it's important to preserve Western culture and cowboy culture.
I think it's not.
It's really important because it's been a part of our history for years, and I feel like cowboys are just really hated on for no reason, and they're people too. You don't have to be redneck to be a cowboy. It can be for 1 week, it can be for 2 days, and you're a cowboy,
Why is it important to preserve Western culture?
It's not. I think we should embrace all cultures.
Okay, but cowboy culture in particular, we're at the Stampede, why is it important?
Cowboy culture is fake. Isn't cowboy culture made up? One that made in movies and stuff like that?
What do you think the Stampede's
real?
Cowboys
in general. I think the rest of it is real, but I don't think cowboys are real.
Cowboys are fake? They're a conspiracy?
Mm-hmm. Big conspiracy theory.
And there you have it. I kind of knew that Justin Trudeau hated the West, and it seems that most Calgarians agree. Justin Trudeau just doesn't have time for Calgary, maybe because he doesn't think he can win any seats here. I would agree with that prognosis, but that doesn't mean that he should be neglecting a huge part of this confederation. I was interested to see that Calgary Stampede, or at least the alleged Calgary Stampede, I'm not really sure if that was for real or not, saying that Cowboys were a conspiracy theory. He doesn't seem to be a big fan of the culture that he belongs to. Not very appreciative, that's for sure. Anyways, it's great to be here at the greatest outdoor show on earth. It's always a pleasure. Hope you enjoyed the video. For the Rebel.media, I'm Keean Bexte. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed our coverage here at the Stampede. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe to us here on YouTube, but also follow me on Twitter at @TheRealKeean. I post on Twitter live as things are happening on the ground, so you'll hear about things way before they happen. And, you know, I'm kind of fun, so follow along.